Welcome back to the series. This is part 5, the scientific aspect of the series. We're going to talk about these graphs, right? Just in general. I'm not going to go deep into each graph, right? But for over a year, I kept graphs of what it was like to be on the snake diet, right? So this particular graph here, my body weight dropped from 338 pounds to 305 pounds, right? And I kept track of how my weight dropped, right? Now, there's lots of notes on these graphs, and these were all notes that were specific to the particular month and the day and the meals that I was eating. And I'm so happy I made these graphs. I wanted to make these graphs into a book. And to be honest, I've fallen short of that mark. I still want to do something with it. We're going to see. I don't know how well the book would sell. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. But what I'm doing with it right now is I'm bringing to you what the scientific aspect of the snake diet was for me, because I turned it into something mildly scientific, right? Where I wanted to see what it was like on graph paper, to watch my weight rise and fall and drop, right? I wanted to see that. I had to see that. That's each point on the graph, each point, each day where my weight went down or up, I plotted those points. So it kept me engaged in the process. I don't know how you'll do it I don't know how anybody else goes about it, but the gem out of this whole thing is you have to be engaged in what you're doing. You have to be interested. You got to be in it for you and yourself alone, and you've got to be able to tell people to, in a very nice way, that you're not interested really in anything they have to offer if it's negative. And sometimes you don't have to say that. It could be just that you don't spend as much time with a particular individual. You may lose a friendship, or if you can't avoid contact and communication with somebody who's being negative about what you're doing, then you just may have an argument coming in a confrontation, and something just may change forever in your life. But whatever it is, I hope that you always just keep getting better at what you're doing, okay? If you're going to stick with the snake diet, I hope that you'll message me. I hope that you won't quit, that you will adjust to it, that you'll make minor adjustments. You might have to reel back on yourself and do lighter fasting, but the ultimate end goal is that you learn how to feed yourself better, that you learn how to take care of yourself better. Because when you handle nutrition, when you handle your nutrition, man, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Everything else falls in line. Everything else falls in line. So, next I'm going to talk about the discipline and how that discipline bled over into my life and helped me through some very, very tough times. Okay, talk with you in a minute for let's just call it part 6, I think. I don't know, I'm kind of losing track, but we're just going to call it part 6 for now. All right, see you in the next video.